Hi and welcome to madhurasrecipe.com. Today we will be making chirote. Chirote is a very popular Maharashtrian sweet dish which is prepared by using maida and then either soaked in sugar syrup or covered using some powdered sugar. It tastes really amazing. So let's get started. I'm gonna start by making dough, and to make dough for this chirote, here I have a cup of maida or all-purpose flour. Also here I have 2 tablespoons of oil heating up in a pan and a quarter cup of suji that I'm gonna put it into a blender and run this into a blender. Now we don't need to make this suji into powder, just give it a pulse 4 to 5 times. Now this is just to make sure that this suji gets blended with this maida very well. And just give it a pulse 4 to 5 times. And now this suji is ready. I'm gonna put this suji into maida. Now I'm gonna put this oil, hot oil. Just make a well. Mix this up and wait until this mixture cools down a little bit. Alright, it has become cool. Now I'm gonna start to just mix it by hand. Basically we want to make this mixture crumbly so that our chirote will become nice and crispy. Just mix this in this way. Now you can see this mixture has become nice and crumbly. If you take a handful of mixture and try to press it, it will come together and you will be able to form lattu out of it. This is how we want to make it. Now I'm gonna start to add water and make this into dough. Mix. And this dough is ready. Now you can see its consistency. This is pretty soft dough. It has a consistency like chapati dough. We should be able to roll it easily when we make chirote. Now just cover this up or wrap in any plastic thing. And I'm gonna keep this for at least 2 hours. And well, here my dough is been sitting on counter for 2 hours. Now before we start to make our chirote, I will make my sugar syrup ready. For this, here I have half a cup of water that I'm gonna put into a saucepan. 3/4 cups of sugar. And also I have some saffron strands. Now just stir this around and bring it to boil over medium heat for about 6 to 7 minutes. And now I have boiled this sugar syrup over medium heat for 6 minutes and you can see this syrup has become pretty thick. We don't need to make this into very thick syrup. Just bring it to boil for about 5 to 6 minutes and now turn off the heat. And once it's ready, I will also squeeze in some lemon juice so that it will turn into sudharas actually. Just a little bit. And that's it. Now my sugar syrup is ready. Also here oil is heating up over medium heat. Now I will start to make chirote. For this, take this dough and again knead this for just about a minute to make it even and smooth. And this dough has become nice and soft. Now I'm gonna divide this into equal size balls. And here I have divided my dough into 6 equal size balls. Now keep all the rest balls covered. Take one of this ball and roll it like a thin roti. And you can see I have rolled this into very thin roti. Now I will just keep it aside. This is really very thin. And in the same way I'm gonna make 2 more rotis. And here I have prepared my 3 rotis. Now take 1 roti, and here I have some butter which I have beaten really good to make it smooth and creamy. Now take some butter and just try to spread it around, just like that. And once butter is spread really good, next take some rice flour and toss some rice flour on this butter. Now next place another layer of roti on the top of it, just like that. Make it even. Again spread some butter, spread it very gently. Again dust some rice flour, and next I will place another layer of roti on the top of it, very gently. And again apply some butter and toss some rice flour. And now next I will start to roll this roti, just like this. And now I will take out its start and end part a little bit. And next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it into equal size pieces, but when you cut it, try to cut it slightly in a cross way, this way, just like that. Just make a slight cross cut. And keep it aside. And now take one of this ball and keep it just a little bit cross, and now we're gonna roll it. Just roll it very gently. And this is ready. You do not want to make it into very thin puri. It should be a little bit thick, just like this. Should get a slight rectangular shape. Now I will keep this aside, and in the same way I'm gonna make rest of the chirote. And here I have prepared all my chirotes, and also here oil is enough hot to deep fry them. So I will just drop one chirote at a time. Just try to press it down. And here I have deep fried it. Looks good. I will drain out all excess oil. You can see it has got tons of layer over it. Let me just take it out. You can see the layers. Wow. Now I'm gonna deep fry rest of the chirotes. And once you deep fry your chirote, next I'm gonna drop this into the sugar syrup. Just drop one at a time, one or two, and just coat this really good in this syrup. Keep it little bit sliding down so that this sugar syrup will drip down from the chirote. Wow. And the other thing that you can do is, while the chirote is still hot, you can just dip them into powdered sugar, coat it with powdered sugar. And here I have prepared all my chirotes, and you can see this one which I have dipped in sugar syrup. They look so good, and they have got tons of layers. You can see that. it has opened up really good. And also here I have one which I have dipped in powdered sugar. They have also soaked almost all sugar into it. Wow, you can see. This Chirotes looks super delicious. I can't wait to have it. Awesome, it just gets melt in your mouth. Wow. I hope you have enjoyed today's recipe. For more recipes and videos, please visit madhurasrecipe.com developing a new taste. See you soon. Bye bye.